everybody, my name is Brandon Bishop and I love rock and roll. Put another dime in the jukebox, baby, because I love rock and roll. So today, it's pretty obvious, we're going to talk about pop rocks. The Funko Pop line, that's all about musicians, rock stars. It's one of the other reasons I just love what Funko Pop does. I love collecting them. I love finding new ones. I've got so many, but we're only going to do this many. My top 5 this many. I'm excited. Let's rock. They're all laid out right here in order from 10 to 1, and I'm excited to show you my taste in music, and I'm excited that Funko Pop displays and creates these awesome musicians that some of them have literally been the soundtrack of my life. But before I do that, I have a couple of honorable mentions. Now, the first honorable mention is not a pop rock. It's not in the pop rock line. It's from a movie. But the person playing this character is one of my all-time favorite musicians, singers, songwriters. And if you haven't got his latest album before he passed away, unfortunately, Black Star, then you're absolutely missing out on life. You're doing life wrong. You're doing music wrong. You have to get Black Star by David Bowie. Now, do they have a David Bowie pop? Not to my knowledge, and I've looked and I'll say no, they do not. But from the movie Labyrinth, they've got plenty of pops. They've got 5 or 6 different pops out there from Labyrinth. And David Bowie, Jareth is the character's name, is definitely one of them, and it's the only David Bowie pop they have, I believe. There may be a Chase one of these as well, but actually there's 2 of these. And I think there may be a third one, a Chase one. I'll have to look that up. But that's all I've got to represent David Bowie. He should be in the top 10 of any music list, period. Get Black Star, get all of his stuff. And the other honorable mention, I'm only doing this because I like this guy a lot. I do. And we have all 4 of them. But if I didn't mention Prince, my partner in crime Heather, my pop partner in crime Heather, would be very, very upset with me. So there you go, Heather. There's Prince. Let's just say Prince is number 12. David Bowie would be number 11. And let's get to the top 10 right now. In number 10, it's the hottest working man in show business. Jump back, kiss my pal. Ow! It's James Brown. That's right. They have a James Brown pop. I didn't even know that. And that's beautiful. It's awesome. I love James Brown. It's the godfather of soul. Of course, you're going to have a Funko Pop. And he comes in at number 10. Number 9. The godfather of grunge music. I know they hated it when they called it grunge music. They hated everything because they had to be so anti-establishment, didn't ya? But much like David Bowie, and much like James Brown, and much like Prince, this guy is also not with us anymore. It's Kurt Cobain. It's the most expensive pop rock one that I have. I don't know if there's any more that are more expensive than him, but I have all 4 of the Kurt Cobain ones, and I like Nirvana. I've always liked Nirvana. I like Foo Fighters more. Sorry, Kurt, but congratulations, Dave Grohl. Why aren't there Foo Fighters? Or at least a Dave Grohl Funko Pop. Hello, Funko? He'll do it. I guarantee you he'll do it. He's like one of the coolest people on earth. There's no way he wouldn't do it. Anyways, number 8. I like this one because I love Elton John, first of all. But I like this one especially because this is from the I'm Still Standing. There'll be a lot of singing on this episode, by the way. Music video. There's 3 or 4 of them. I've got 2. There's a Chase one that looks more like this one that I do not have. But, yeah, Elton John from the I'm Still Standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Video. And there's one of the first videos that I absolutely fell in love with, so that means something to me. Somebody else I fell in love with as a kid who is still with us, thankfully, and he still looks great, and he still sounds great, and he's still amazing on stage. Look it up on YouTube. Billy Idol. Bam! There's a Billy Idol Funko Pop, and it's the coolest. Look at that guy. He's still that cool, too. And he's still in amazing shape, and his voice sounds better than ever. People don't really realize he's one of the founding members of punk music. He made it popular. You can argue with me all day long on that, but if you see him live and you look at the guy for 5 seconds and you think punk rock, he's the godfather of punk rock, in my opinion. Okay, number 10987. 10987. Another guy who's not with us anymore, been gone for a long time. And, I didn't even see this one. Anyways, it's Jimi Hendrix. But I didn't even see that one. Look at that. That is one of the coolest things. He's burning his guitar. Why don't I have that? I need that. I'm happy to have this one, but son of a bitch. That one is awesome. It's a Monterey. This one's from Woodstock. The other one's from Monterey, which were popular concerts back in the day. Wow, I have to have that. I'm a little blown away. I'm going to put that down because I'm a little angry at myself for not having that one. Anyways, number 109876. I can't remember for some reason. Next one will be 5. Next one will be 5. Next one will be 5. Okay, got it. Number 6. Lemmy, the golden Lemmy from Motorhead. I was just at the Rainbow Bar and Grill, which was his hangout in Los Angeles. And I saw this statue, which looks a lot like this statue. It's bronze. That's actually the statue right there. How cool is that, man? That is so badass. Yeah, it actually says it right there. Rainbow Bar and Grill Statue Edition. I didn't know that. Well, they should have made it look like this instead of putting a guitar in his hand. But it doesn't matter. I love Lemmy, I love Motorhead, and I love this pop very much. Number 5, I remembered. Wait a minute, it doesn't seem right. Did I forget one? I think I did. I'm missing one. This is weird. Okay, I tell you what, like I said before, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so I guess David Bowie was number 10. And this is now number 4. It's Metallica's Lady Justice. There's something moving around in there. Oh, one of the scales fell off. Well, that's a bunch of bullshit. That sucks. I've never dropped it or anything that I'm aware of, but anyways, it's a really cool pop. Now I have to go get another one of these because this one is broken. And I'll just take this one out of the package and display it because I really like it. I've got every member of Metallica, but there is a couple of Kurt Hammett's. There's a zombie one, and there's, I think, a werewolf one or something like that. They're like Chase Kurt Hammett, the guitar player for Metallica. But yeah, this is number 4. And number 3, again, is not a Pop Rocks. But it's a travesty that it's not a Pop Rocks because the guy is an amazing musician, an incredible singer, no matter if he's goofing around or making fun of stuff and whatever he's doing. But Weird Al. I can't tell you how many times I listened to Weird Al records when I was a kid and laughed my butt off. And this box is a little beat up, but I had to have it. I had to have it. I'll eventually replace the beat up box ones. Look at that. That's a little sad right there. And there's a little line right here for some reason. But I'll eventually replace this, but I'll keep this one as a Lucy and display it out of the box. But yeah, Weird Al, number 3. And number 2. Number 2. I'm from Detroit. He's from Detroit. I love his music my entire life. It's Alice freaking Cooper. I've got both of them. I'm not sure if there's a chase or not. There might be a chase for one of these steals. But I love this one. It's the $1 Billion Babies one. $1 Billion Babies. If you don't know Alice Cooper, if you're some kid out there who's listening to downloaded beats and rap music, first of all, stop that because it's not music. Alice Cooper was badass. He's a shock rocker, and I love him to absolute death. And I don't even need to tell you what number 1 is, but I will give you the drum roll. The Funko Pop drum roll. Here we go. Wait, this is a rock and roll countdown. We need to be a better... It's Rush. It's Geddy Lee. It's Neil Peart. It's Alex Lifeson. It was the top of my most expensive one. It is still my most expensive pop at this very moment. And it's still my favorite pop. It's my holy grail. I love it. It's always going to be number 1 on most lists that it pertains to, especially a rock and roll list. If I had to pick a band from all of these that I liked more, I couldn't, because Rush is one of my favorite bands of all time. Now, if they come out with Pink Floyd pops, you're talking about a guy who has Pink Floyd stuff tattooed all over him, then that would probably be on the top of the list. The Doors, yes, probably. I don't have any of the Beatles ones. I don't. A little upset about that. Must fix that problem. But yeah, there's still a lot of pop rocks for me to get, but I have a whole wall of them over there as well. We've got Def Leppard, we've got Duran Duran, we've got The Police, we've got all the Motorhead ones, we got Motley Crue, Kiss, Guns N' Roses, we got all of those. We got Iggy Pop, Weezer, AC/DC, I mean, you name it, it's on that wall over there, which you can't see, so I guess it doesn't mean much to you, does it? Not at all. But these were my top 10 that I like. And there you have it. Rush wins. And again, to make up the confusion, David Bowie. I know it's Jareth from Labyrinth, but David Bowie was number 10 because I screwed up. But who cares? I'm not going to edit this out. Why would I? I don't want to. It takes way too much time. This is a one-shot deal. If I screw up, if there's a booger hanging out of my nose, guess what? It stays in. So thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification bell, so you know when we release new videos. And by we, I mean me and all my Funko Pops. See you next time. What will the next show be about?
What happens when the executive producer for Asai TV starts collecting Funko Pops? Well, of course, you end up with a TV show about it. My name is Brandon Bishop. I'm in my mid-40s and I collect small plastic vinyl figures. I don't know how this started, but I do know that it's totally out of control. Join me as I travel the nation hunting for Pops on One Nation Under Pop. Asai TV is available on Roku, Apple TV, Amazon Fire, and at AsaiTV.com. Use promo code POPS to support this show when subscribing.